Ah, cool, I'm online. Hey guys, good evening everyone. I hope you are doing well. Thirsty, I'm sorry. Welcome to my live stream. Yeah, I had a super busy day at work. So I went home pretty late. So I hope that everything works fine. And yeah, I want to greet everyone who will jump in. I hope you enjoyed the last session. And yeah, what I want to do is today, I want to start working on a new live set, actually. Hey, Slavish, hey, good evening, hi. And for that, I will explain something, because I told you about my super long break and stuff and everything. And a lot of things in my workflow changed, and I have a lot of new opinions, whatever. And I was always defending working doorless with my setup, right? But a lot of stuff changed, and I recently started to incorporate more software in my workflow. And what I did is when I started music making, hey Dieter, guten Abend. And hi Björnsson Huff. Oh, I think I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but hi. And the first software I ever used for creating music was Reason. I don't know if you guys know Reason. Reason was the very first program. There was a music studio out of the box. Hi Manfred. Hey Gabriel. Super cool that you are here. And I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope you had a nice day. So we had super warm weather here in Switzerland. It was a dream. Unfortunately, I had to work, so that was not so cool. Yeah, I was talking about what I want to do today. And Reason was a dream 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago when I started music making. It delivered a whole studio in a software package, but it was complicated to operate, and I lost interest. I couldn't finish tracks, whatever. But they released a new version, and some days ago I was in the mood of, I want to buy anything. Do you know that mood? Like, okay, I earned some money and I want to spend it, but I don't know where. That sounds a little stupid, I know. But I downloaded a version of Reason 12 or something, because I was curious. And the software offers so many software synthesizers that I started playing around. And at the end, I came up with a sample pack. I produced loops that I want to use for a setup. And last time and the week before, I told you that I'm working on a new setup, which I want to play at the beginning of November somewhere. But I don't know why. I was reminded about a set I did last year, and that was called Doorless. I made an album from that, and that was an album very raw produced. I didn't think of that. I didn't overthink it. The whole set of 1 hour was created super fast, and I thought that was a pretty good work. It wasn't overproduced. I didn't overthink everything. And I really want to do something that goes into that direction. And I want to try today to start this process by working on 2 sets in parallel. So I have one that I really want to do with Oktatrack and Digitone and the Peak. But I also want to do a Digitakt only set for my radio show, actually. So this is something I want to do. And the cool thing is, I never listened to the loops. So I put them on my Digitakt this morning before I went to work. And so I haven't heard them before. I just made them, and let's see how that works. And that set might be a little faster. The loops are 120 BPM. That's, for me, it's like, wow, that's super fast. And so yeah, let's see how that works. I created a new project on my Digitakt. I added MIDI cables here because I Actually, I really miss MIDI loopback feature. I was creating the radio show from last Monday, and I played a track. It's called Reject My Mind. And that track starts with a very nice intro atmosphere that is created by the MIDI loopback. But by connecting the Digitone and the other things together, MIDI loopback is not available because MIDI ports are taken by something else. So that is why I want to use Digitakt only for that, and I will use I will use the MIDI loopback feature. So yeah, let's just jump into that. I actually don't remember what I did. I think I have some pads, drone sounds, synths, and stuff. So track speed is already 120. That's default speed. And I'm going to rename that to, I don't know, let's call that track number 1. That's a boring name, but I don't have other names right now. My head is burnt out by work, so I'm sorry for that. Track number 1. That's a perfect length for the space here. And this set, what is special about that is, if you know Reason has tons of random generators. And my idea was, by creating those loops, to do as much as I can by using the random generators. And you will hear that there are loads of synth lines, bass lines, a lot of percussion loops created with those generators, because I wanted to make lots of loops in a very short time. So let's see if that works. I'm gonna start with the pad sound, because I want this set to be highly based on drone sounds, actually. So let's go into that folder. Faster sample pack loops, drones. Okay, let's see what I did. Yeah, that is a nice one. And this one I created to have like a chord progression. So most of my drones are saved in different keynotes. Yeah, that is nice. This will be a nice progression. Gabriel, I have a tutorial on my on my YouTube that explains this MIDI loopback. It's but you will see soon when I'm going to start to use it. I have to set it up. It's super cool. MIDI loopback in a nutshell. It enables you 8 additional LFOs for the Digitakt that you can combine, and it enables you to modulate even every parameter of the Digitakt. The standard LFO gives you a selection, while modulating using MIDI loopback enables you to modulate mostly everything on the Digitakt. So that's super, super cool. You should really try it out. It opens, it shifts your work with Digitakt to a different level. Atlas Castle. What? Last time I totally messed up my entire jam. Yeah, that is a little, that can be difficult. So I have some drones. I like this one a lot. So keep that in mind, but I have another folder with pads. Maybe I find something else in this pad. No. What is about the chords? Well, how does it work that it messes up your setup? What went wrong? Did you miss to stop playing, so the LFOs, you choose different LFO destinations, because that can really mess up your whole thing. Yeah, this is a nice one, right? So you see, these sounds are pretty dancey for me, like. But I have one loop that I'm going to start with, and that is this one, because I'm a huge fan of mallets. So let's go for this one. And so for this track, I'm going to work with the 64 length, because some of the loops are longer than 16 tricks. So I think this is this is 2 bars long. Okay, make that longer. I think it's 6. It's already 4 bars long. Yeah. I made different variations of this, and it's also generated with those random players, actually. Okay. And my idea was, when I created the loop, I was experimenting looking for happy accidents, and it didn't really work out. Yeah, that can happen pretty quick, right? That you want to create happy accidents, but you just get a mess. Okay, so I need to hurry, because my goal is to finish the song in 50 minutes. So I want to have like a super long reverb, and I want to work with the MIDI loopback on this track. So, okay, and add some reverb. Ja, that's sweet. Hey Schreiber, guten Abend. Okay, let's take away some of the deeper frequencies, because I have something for the bass on my mind. Okay, maybe we don't use this. And now let's set up... Oh no, sorry, I need to check something. Yeah, let's bring in some lo-fi vibes by adding some bit reduction to this. That was heavy. Okay, so before I go ahead, I think it's nice, but I want to be more creative. So maybe I do something more granular with that. Just trying out something, because I think this will be one of the main elements of this track. Let's reduce the hold time to a super short time. and maybe add some retricks like that. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Okay, and now with the standard, with the first LFO, I'm going to go through this sample. So I place this on position number 60. In case you didn't know that, 60 is always the middle of the sample. I learned that not so long ago in a tutorial on YouTube. 60 is always the middle of the sample, okay? So, and now I'm gonna choose sample start. And check if I really get to the end of the sample. More. Yeah, that is cool. Now, now reduce the speed to super short time. Hey Mike, cool, dass du da bist. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. So this is more Perlin style, I guess. But I think it's too much of the effects on there. Let's listen to that without the effects. Yeah, now we get there. Okay, and now comes the MIDI loopback into the game. What I want to do is I want to animate the delay high-pass filter frequency with that. So it's a long time ago that I did it, so I hope I do that right. So I go to MIDI track number 9, and first of all, that. And now I go from right to left through the pages to configure this MIDI loopback. I hope they didn't change anything in this area with the 1.3 update. Thank you, Gabriel. I think I'm going to put this sample pack out for you guys later because it's not finished. I have to still do some samples. It's not enough for 1 hour. But I think together with the set, I'm going to release that to you guys. Yes, I start with the MIDI loopback. So first of all, I go to the app page. While activated MIDI track number 9, that is the first MIDI track I'm going to use. And then I need to tell the Digitakt which parameter I want to modify. And sorry that I disappear. I need to check in the Digitakt manual what CC parameter I want to modulate, because usually with the normal LFOs that are built in the system, you cannot modify the high-pass filter of the delay. With MIDI loopback you can, but you need to have the table. In the Digitakt manual there's a table with all those parameters. It's at the end of the book where it lists all the CC parameters. And there we have it. It's filter, amp, LFO, effect parameter, delay time, delay high pass filter. It's 89. So I first tell him CC num, so I can select like 8 CC parameters. The first one will be 89. Okay. Then I go to the next page. That is the values. I need to press Shift and activate the CC1 parameter by pressing this knob. And with this one, I can now modify that CC parameter by turning this knob. But I have to tell him on which MIDI channel I want this to use. And there are two different options. Option one is you're modulating parameters that are track depending, like bit reduction. That is the parameter that affects only one of the tracks. But I'm going to modulate the delay high-pass filter that's on the global effect channel, on the send channel. So it doesn't matter what MIDI channel I'm going to choose here. And now I'm done. And let's see if that works. So right now I have this, let's say I have this in the middle. Let's go to MIDI channel number 1 and turn the knob up. No, that didn't work. Or maybe it did work, but I think it worked, but no, it didn't work. I did something wrong. Channel 1. Okay, that's weird. There's a little trick. I know why that didn't work. That is something with the MIDI loopback that's a little confusing. To get that working, you need to trick that MIDI track once. If you forget it, it won't work. I think that was my problem. I hope so. Let's see if that works now. Otherwise, I have a problem. Yeah, it seems I have a problem. It seems that they changed something, or maybe I have a wrong parameter. CC. Let's take CC parameter number 88 and see what happens. That is a feedback, so careful with that. The feedback is at the middle. No. Oh, I think I'm doing something wrong. That is now not so cool. Yeah, I'm a little... I think I have to go to MIDI track, right? Oh no, but I am on the MIDI tracks. Okay. Yeah, that's nice, but it doesn't work as expected. Maybe I have to check the configuration of the system. Let me check. Audio routing MIDI configuration. That is okay. That is okay. That is okay. That is okay too. That is all okay, so I'm confused now. Let's place a trick. Okay, seems I can't get it working. That's a little sad. Let's try a different parameter. Maybe there's something wrong. Let's choose the reverb that is like 28. But I think I have some. I think I do something wrong. let's choose 29. No, let's take 28. That is the low pass filter of the reverb. No, I don't know if they changed something with this update. If you guys have a solution for that, let me know. I would be very thankful. Otherwise, I will have to check it out later. Right now, I'm a little confused that this is not going to work. Let me check. Maybe check the MIDI cables. No, that is not going to work. I think I have somewhere I do something wrong. Anyway, so we go ahead. So because I'm not going to waste my time with that, I can add the effects later. Okay, but I'm still happy with that sound. Hi, Alex. Welcome to our little party. That is cool. So let's add a bass line. I have made some bass lines, and let's see how they sound to that. It's faster, loops, bass. That is obviously dancey. Yeah, let's just check if that works. Choose that. Length 32. I don't know how long that sample is. Place it there. It's only 2 bars long. But that is pretty hectic. I don't know if I like that combination. I also made some one-shot bass sounds. Yeah, not convinced about that combination. That is nice. Add one of my loops that I did for the percussion section. Sound packs, faster, loops, perks. I hope so. Ich hoffe, Manfred. It's the first time I use MIDI loopback since actually a super long time, so I'm surprised it doesn't work as expected. It's good to read that you have that same problem, because it's something new, but I have to figure out. Maybe I have to read in the Electron forums if they change the implementation of that. So I'm gonna do an update, and maybe I will let you know next time. Let's try. Let's play around a little bit. 32. Yeah, I like that, but the loop is not really good. That might be better. And I think I also have some variations of that loop. This I like. But right now I don't get the connection of these samples and my style. So maybe I have to try out a little bit more. I think I go for this one. I think I go for... Yeah, I think I go for a classic kick drum programming. So for that, because I have a loop here, but I want to place some more tricks in between, I'm gonna shorten that sample to only one beat. But I think I messed something up right now with something. And so this must be 0. Yeah, there we go. Make that short. No, we go for that. Okay, so that is nice. Now let's add this pad sound I was searching for all the time. One shot stabs. And that is now a little stupid that this loopback doesn't work, because I wanted to modulate also like a little stab sound or something using this feature. I have to do that later, I think. Okay, anyway. Let's see how that sounds like with... That's also nice. rather leave it at C5. Ah, that is groovy. I like that one. I think I don't like this effect on this track. I'm still not super happy with that. So let's erase all the tracks, the tricks. And I think I'm gonna play that sample partly to have something that plays with this bass line. Let's play this here and set the length to 6. And still, I think the LFO still walks and scans through the waveform. Hey, Rob V Beats. It worked for me by using the current channels. Ah, okay. That is a good tip. I need to try that out. So it worked for me by using the current channels. So that means if I have channel number 9, I'm gonna change this to number 9, right? And the value was 89. That was the original value I wanted to modify. Okay, so high pass filter of the delay is in the middle. And let's see if something changes. Oh, yes. Wow, you are my hero. That works. But I never had this before. I think they changed this with this update. Wow. You are really my hero. So now that works. Thank you so much. I think that's a great value for everyone in the chat. Because as we heard, Manfred also had problems with that. So thanks. That's so cool. Wow. So that means now we can, well, now I deleted this effect, but still, I can use it. Yeah, that is nice. Maybe add some Digitakt time. Okay, now I can go ahead and add an LFO to MIDI track number 9. I think they changed it because also the MIDI tracks have now 2 LFO. Oh no, they still have 1 LFO. I just figure out. Yeah, the MIDI tracks still have only one LFO. Okay, I don't know. So anyway, so if you want to modulate now those CC values, you set the destination to C value number one. And then you can modulate it the way you want. And then you will see how that parameter is going to move. Okay, that's cool. There can even be more. Yeah, something like that. Cool. So let's give this track a little more reverb. Okay, let's set up a second one, a second MIDI loopback with CC parameter number 28. That is the high pass filter of the reverb. And that's 28, right? Yeah, that's 28. Set this to the middle. Activate it for channel number 10. Really, but I really think I will check that out in the forums if they changed it, because I'm curious. So now we are going to modulate this parameter here so that walks to the left and to the right. And I just set up another MIDI track for doing that. So let's turn the volume up. Ah, no. 28, channel number 10. No, that doesn't seem to work actually. Ah, yeah. No, for track number 10 it doesn't work. That's really strange. Okay, I leave that for now. We are not going to use a second LFO modulation anyway, so we can go ahead. But I still like the bass of this track. That will be cool for my performance later, so we leave it like this. maybe duplicate that trick and add like a second one with a lower octave. Yeah, I like that. Hey, thanks, Mike. This is also a part this whole time that I could change during my performance. Yeah, that is nice. But I think this one needs to have a different length. Yeah, I think you are also Guillaume, you are also a fan of mallets, right? But I think this needs to be a little shorter, like no. If I do that, I cannot change it during my performance. I leave it like this. Okay, so now let's bring in some perks. Blah, blah, blah. Sound packs, faster, loops, perks. And we used, which one did we use for? Sorry, we used 9, the kick only, okay. Shit. Faster. Perk number 9, and we used this kick. Yeah. What is that? I have made so many samples without thinking, so I think it was around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning when I stopped. And set this to 32 and see how that sounds like. No, it makes it too hectical for me. It's too stressy. This one is nice, but this one is nice, but I don't like this stab in the middle. What is this? No, I like this one the most. That one is cool. I'm still searching for a pad. That might be on this track. Let's go for the faster and the drones. That is nice. Okay. Set this to 64 and see if that fits. Nice. But I want to bring in some variations into that. So let's see. Let's switch off these tracks. I think the first one will be adding waves to this track. I love those waves. Yeah, I think it's geil. I think you're right. I will keep it like that. But because I'm only using Digitakt, I want to bring in some more movement. Because obviously MIDI loopback doesn't work, only 50% right now. So I want to try out to bring in a second layer to this sound by adding bit reduction to it. And I'm going to modulate the bit reduction so we get like a wave on top. Let's set it to the sinus waveform and not too much. It's already too much. Hey, Gilom. No. Juilom, sorry. I don't speak so good French. Thanks a lot. What is ZZG? What is that? What does it mean? Slower. That is really nice. I like that pad. Bob Ross. I was thinking about Bob Ross. I loved Bob Ross when I was a child, actually, because I love painting and everything. So yeah. Maybe that is a good comparison. Okay, I think this needs now a snare or something. Let's go into a different folder. I think I don't have one-shot samples for the drums here, but I have Berlin drum machines. Let's check out if I have here something, a clap. That one, for instance. Okay, let's go for that. The bass is really a good bass line. But I'm not convinced. Sorry, I'm Bob Hope now, but not Bob Hope. Oh my god, I'm so stupid tonight. I don't like the snare, the kick, the the clap. I'm sorry. I think I need something to eat soon. Let's check this folder. No. Let's go for this minimal and tech house folder. Crashes, heads, kick drums, snares, and claps. Sounds not bad. That is a pretty punchy snare. Let's go for that. Filter down a little. Okay, and let's add some ghost snares here and there. Yeah, I don't know what ZZ Jet means. I think you have to look it up in the urban directory. I'm also not really happy with the bells, but let's save that. Sorry. Cool. And this track is not really loud enough. Cool. I want to add some ghost snares before I leave. So I'm still in the snare folder. Let's take this one for a snare ghost. That might work. A little reduced loudness. Oh, okay. Yeah, but still, this could sound better. I'm not so happy. That sounds to be better. Yeah, that's okay. Let's reduce the amplitude for this one. Copy that. And the second one I make longer. Yeah. will be a super sweet track. Maybe that might be the intro track. So I have still one track left for something else. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want to work a little bit more on the bell sound, because I think it's... What I don't like is that the LFO brings in some... When it starts playing, it's like a random start. I actually don't like that so much. Hi Andreas. Schön, dass du auch da bist. Freut mich. Oh wow, there are over 20 people in the chat. Welcome everyone. I feel super honored. Thanks, danke Andreas. Okay. I forgot to do something when I started working on that. Add some swing. Maybe... Andreas, that is pretty good that you're in the chat. Because earlier, before you dropped in, we had a super issue because I wanted to work with MIDI loopback on this track. But MIDI loopback doesn't work as before. I think they changed something when they introduced the new firmware. Before, so the procedure I did all the time just doesn't work anymore. So maybe you have a solution for that. I got it working by going to MIDI track number 9. And then you know how that works. You press amp, and then you have here the CC value, that's 89. Then you have the filter page, which is now the CC value. I set it like the middle, and then you activate it by pressing this knob, and then you choose the MIDI channel. And previously, by modulating a parameter of the send channels, it was totally unimportant which channel you choose, because it was a send channel, a global send channel. And now it only works when I choose MIDI channel number 9. If I choose here any other MIDI channel, it doesn't work. So they changed something. So maybe you have a solution for that, or maybe you know how that works now. Where to find really good sample packs? I can suggest the Electron page. For me, they have pretty high quality sample packs. Or go to my website. I have some as well. Oh yes, and I have one sample that I'm gonna add. That I called that an alien talk. Let's quickly go for that. Loops synth. I think it was this one. Maybe that sounds stupid. I don't know. And let's go 64. Lucky me. But that doesn't work. I think I go for and use this track for more percussion elements later. Yeah, I think so. I think it's okay. It's enough if I shorten that. If I shorten that trick to a fourth. Because there's so much delay on it, I think that works too. But you see, Andreas, on this track it works. I don't know if you see that on the... Yeah, you should see that. So on that, I got one of the MIDI loopback working, but only one MIDI channel. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if the other chords would fit in too, so I could possibly make a second part. No. That doesn't work. Oh, this sample is longer than this other one. That's strange. Okay, that's a little strange. Let's make it like this. Okay, maybe I do that like a fill effect. Yeah, okay, let's say this is the not filled. Ah, sorry, that's the wrong one. And that one too. And then we copy that, set it to the first one, and give it a second sample, which is the first one. Copy that, paste it, and say fill. Yeah, that is cool. I really like that track. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that was helpful. This MIDI loopback feature is still something really strange. I think I have to search the Electron forum. Maybe Andreas did. Incoming MIDI CC data for the effects is now only received on the set effects control channel. Ah, okay. So that means if I go to my settings, to the MIDI configures and go to the channels, okay. Can I use the same? That means if I have track number 10 that is configured to modulate the reverb filter, I need to set this also to number 9 or what? Is that correct? Yeah. You are right. My second hero of the night. So wow, that really works. Yeah, they did some changes. Thanks, Andreas. That's so super helpful. That works. So just quickly set this LFO up and see if that works. Yeah. Wow. You're really my hero. Yeah, they changed something, but I didn't use MIDI loopback for such a long time that I didn't realize it. Thanks so much. Yeah, Rob Beats. Cool. So we learned a lot. Thanks a lot. I hope that was helpful. I hope you liked it. See you next week in the next edition, where I'm going to create a second track for this, or maybe a third track for the set. If you want to know more, you can visit my website. If you don't know it, it's www.59pern. I think while we had this session, I think someone bought my Digitakt course. That's super nice. Enjoy, and I really hope you have a nice evening and enjoy the music. There is a lot of new releases this week, I think. I saw a lot on Instagram. And see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.